guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Vectorio. And in the last episode, what did we do? We did a few more research things. We unlocked a couple new guns, these purple ones, these purple shooty doohickeys. And I think we started making the tier 2, whatever this stuff's called. I can't tell you what it's called right now. But anyway, we started unlocking that stuff. So that is awesome. And then we reached the end of the road because we can't actually search any more stuff until we do another decryption. And I think now is a pretty good time to start taking a look at that. So we're going to hop over here. We're going to do it. But I'm going to get a few of these ports set up over here so that hopefully we are able to use those to build with so we don't have to travel so far. And we'll just see if we can get over here somewhere-ish. Can I build these on top? I totally can. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, we want to build a couple of these guys out here, and then I'm going to need some guns. What do I want? Shotguns? I don't know what I want, honestly. Let's just put shotguns for now. To defend. They're cheap. Actually, I don't need these because we're not even going to have anything there in a second. Okay, so that's going to be our starting point. We're going to need a wall. We're going to need... I actually don't know if I need these guys at all. I might get rid of them as well. Ooh, it's not a very big thing now. Might be a little bit problematic, but we'll deal with this. We'll try it. We'll see how it works. So let's see here. How do I want to do this? I think we're going to want some purple cannons. Purple cannons. These things are hella expensive, so we're going to put one on each corner, I think. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I just used up all of my money and didn't even build anything. Oh, that's annoying. They gotta not make that be a thing. I want to only use 2, but I should have just left it as 4, because now I gotta wait for all my money to build up, which is super annoying. Anyway, we'll leave it alone for now. We'll put those in there. I'm thinking we want to put a couple of sweepers on the corners, just because they can protect us a little bit better. It's gonna be a little bit annoying having to wait for 30,000 more gold, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright guys, we're getting super close to being able to afford our second purple cannon here. I should have just left the 4 in the corners. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought if I managed to destroy them before they were built, they wouldn't cost me money. But the second you place it, it costs you money, regardless. So that kind of sucks. I hope they change that at some point. But I don't know. We'll see. I understand why you don't get your money back when you break them and they're already built. But if they're not built yet, I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be locked in. There's no time to change your mind. Anyway, we've finally done it. I do need to start farming more gold. The 5 gold farms that we have just are not enough. These things cost way too much money. So we're going to need more. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to start getting into all these gold mines. I would love to be able to get into like a large gold area. I guess this one up here is pretty big. And it's not that far away either. We might want to go up there and get into this research boosting area as well. Might be worth it. I can also just dip into these small little ones that are scattered kind of close by. What's this? Osmium again? Yeah, I don't know. We're going to need tons of gold. We just need tons more gold. But let's see. I'm going to try this and see if this is good enough to work. I've got a couple shotguns on the inside. If the bad guys do manage to penetrate the walls, hopefully the shotguns can defend the base a little bit. You know, these aren't that much money. They're only $120 a piece. Maybe I should just go a little crazy with them. If anybody gets in here, they got to deal with the wall of pain. Hopefully. Okay, so let's do this. The wall of pain is ready to go. Begin decryption. Oh man, I feel like I don't have enough defenses on the sides. Now's the time to do it, right? Now is the time. If we're gonna do it, now is the time. Let's just do it. There, we'll do something like that, and we can start it. These things will build as we go, hopefully. I think that will still work. I just can't place things. But I think the robots will still continue to build stuff that has already been placed. I think. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Oh boy. Ooh, jeez, I lied. It's not gonna be easy. Ooh. That is danger, man. They haven't penetrated the walls yet. They're getting close. I mean, they broke holes in the walls, but they haven't gone through. But we're starting to look like Swiss cheese here. Oh man, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. But I think we're doing okay. 3 seconds left. Easy peasy. Decryption passed. Tech now researchable. Okay. Perfect. So I guess I probably don't need any of this stuff on this side anymore. What I've learned is all of the mobs always spawn and go straight to our hub in like a straight line, basically. So you only need bullets or turrets and defenses on the side that they're going to be coming from. There's really no point in me having anything on this side or this side. Just this corner and like this side a little bit, and anything that comes down here heading towards this blue square, it will get killed. So using that same knowledge, I've gone up here. I got rid of all the defenses on this side, and it's actually working out quite well for us. Same thing here. I don't need them. They'd have to go through this to get to this spot, so it's okie dokie. Same thing here. I guess I don't... Well, this one I left just because it's like conceivable that something would come by here, but I think these ones would kill it first anyway, so we probably don't need that one. Just to reduce the heat and power requirements. But anyway, now that I've got that dealt with, I don't need any of this stuff. Let's keep the... you know what? I should keep the walls here too, just as a extra means of defense to protect this place. I don't need these walls though. Nothing's gonna ever come from that way. Okay, and we probably don't need this many turret boys. I think that's probably good. So we'll keep this here just because we can build over to the gold later at some point. It's going to be nice. Drill. A larger collector type building capable of drilling resources at a faster rate. Hey, I like the sounds of that. That might fix our gold problem that we've been having. Collects resources from a tier 1 resource node at a vastly faster rate than the base collector. That sounds amazing. Let's go take a look at what that actually does to us, though. Units. Where is it? Units? No. Logistics, drones and ports, collection. Drill. Okay, so the collector is 1021. This one is 1580 and 35. Holy. Oh boy. That is something. Now I mean it is 4 of them. Oh my god, look how fast it goes though. 2, 3, 4. This one is just like bang, 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 bang. Oh, it's doing 2 every time? Oh, wow. That is a lot. We're probably going to need more drones to keep up with this. But let's go. I need gold really bad, so it's worth it to me. Okay, and what else do we have? New research, Lumina. Let's do that. What was I... Infused crystals. And what does it unlock? It doesn't tell me. That looks like a upgraded version of this thing, if I had to guess, which is great, because these things are way too small. They don't expand enough. Definitely need to upgrade those. Oh, I should go up here. I forgot to upgrade this area. With the increased gold production, guys. Highly energetic resource used mainly for making refined fuel. What the heck do we need fuel for? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so I've got all of my gold farms juiced up here with these OP miners. Some of these things aren't getting serviced, though, by the robot ports, so maybe I need more. They're not able to keep up. There's too many items. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So we've got the Lumina now. New power generator. Oh, new power generator. Consumes Lumina to produce a large amount of power. Must be placed near accumulators. Okay, well, we can't actually do that one yet. We can't do this one yet either. Or is that the thing that we just unlocked? Let's see. Where's my crafting bench thing? Let's put this down. I just want to see. That is not what I wanted. I want one of these. Let's put one of those down. Change recipe. Yeah, I did the same thing as I did last time. Those aren't the ones that I need to actually use. It's these ones. Okay, change recipe. I still can't. Okay. So I did find some of that Lumina. Here, Lumina. We can go way over there. I guess that's probably the closest one. There's also this one. But that's not that close. I think this one's probably the best one to try and get to. It's a tier 1 resource, so we should be able to get there reasonably well. But it's going to be kind of a pain trying to get building over there. Can I just put these things wherever I want? I know you used to have to connect them. When did this start working? They don't have to connect to stuff? That's ridiculous. Okay, I need defenses. Stat. Okay, so they don't seem to want to go that far, and I don't know if it's because they're out of range or if because I didn't actually connect them properly. But I think we might have to do something like this just to get it built. I'm not totally sure how this is going to work. Yeah, here they come. Once this is in, I don't know if it's because it's too far away or what the situation is. Okay, well, it's still sending more. As soon as this one gets placed, I should see another guy come out right away. He should be... Yep, there he goes. Okay, so I think it does have to be connected. Uh-oh. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. As soon as we get over here, it should just splat everything down at once, which is going to be great. Let's see if we can make it, though. Okay, my turret should be coming this way. I hope. Where are they? Oh, there they go. Okay, we've got some turrets. I should probably make this area a little bit bigger. Give me some room to work. Where do I want to put this guy? I'll put it up here. Oh, no. There's a swarm coming to my new base. Okay, I think it actually is fine. We're fine. Build a wall. That's not a problem. I should probably get a bunch of builder drones over here just to speed things up, because that's a long way for them to go. Okay, and then we want to get a bunch of the tier 2 miners going if we can. Logistics, drill. I want to get as many of these in here as I can. And then we can fill the rest of it up. Is this storage or is that the other one? This is what we want. And we'll fill the rest of it up with this stuff. Alright, that's looking good. Let's get some ports. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Before we do that, we want to get these in here. Try and get as many of these things buffed as possible. I think that's all of them, actually. That's pretty good. And then we need some of these guys. I don't know how many. That's probably good enough. And then we're going to need some storage. There we go. And let's copy and paste that several times. So we've got a bunch of storage going here. Okay, and then we just gotta get some researchers. Is that what these are? Basic lab? We'll get a bunch of these things going in the back here. Keep them out of the way a little bit, and then we're going to need some of those carriers. Cargo port. Get one of these guys for now. Input. I don't want to get the gray. Import. Outport. Finish. Copy. Paste. Okay, that is looking juicy. So now we can unlock the turbine. I think we have everything. It looks like we should have everything we need to get that. Oh man, I'm excited. The turbine runs on Lumina, I think it said. So we might want to increase the productions or increase our area here a little bit so that we can get some turbines going. That will be pretty cool. Generates 2,500 watts of power? Holy cow, 2,500. That's a lot. Let's see. How do I get there? Heat and power, turbine. Let's try this. Let's see how this works. How expensive are these? It's only 40 heat. Oh, that's not the stuff that we're making right now, though. Oh, that's the problem. Lumina crystal. Okay, a tier 2 resource mainly used in research applications. Okay, we're gonna have to get that first. And that will get us the Lumina crystals. Now, I know I saw over here, check this out, guys. Liquid essence. You can literally mine it. Liquid essence. That's a tier 2 resource. There was some other ones as well. I can't remember where I saw them. But they're all on the edge of the map, which is spooky. Here, what's this? Atomic alloy. Another tier 2 resource. And I think there was even some gilded crystals you can mine over here. And then Lumina crystals. That's where you mine those. So we can actually just mine them straight up. But the problem is, this guy actually does a lap around the whole entire map. And when he gets to the corners, he literally drives right over top. I watched him once. He just drives right over top of this. So we can't really set up an outpost there. Well, I mean, we could, but it would be temporary because he would absolutely destroy it. He would just drive through and that would be the end of it, I think. So that kind of sucks. But eventually we should be able to get to a point where we can kill him and then start farming those tier 2 resources so we don't have to build them anymore, which would be great. I would love that. Lumina crystal, a tier 2 resource mainly used in research applications. Okay, so now we should be able to finally build those things, which is the basic crafter. I just want to plunk one of these down again. Let's see what we need to do that. Lumina crystal. That's the Lumina and the green crystals, which is not the worst. We could take the green from here and send it over, or we could send the blue up. I think we've got more room down here, so I might want to send the green down. And using the same logic that we set up there that I told you guys earlier, I'm able to, I think, build diagonally like this and never have to worry about monsters getting into my area here. And I mean, once I start getting closer, they probably will, because it's not going to be a complete 45-degree angle. But basically, if I build like this, I should never... I only need to defend the outside wall, so I could build it from here all the way into my base, and technically, I shouldn't have to worry about anything ever getting in here. Like, I don't have to defend this area. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's finish off the cargo hauling. That's not cargo hauling. Cargo hauling, let's do this. What do I want? We only need one for now. Let's get one going. This guy is going to input... Ah, crap. Hang on. I need storage, or this is not going to work. Basic storage, we need better storage. Basic depot, tier 2 storage, this is what we want. we're gonna want a ton of this stuff. So let's just litter it down here. And now I can customize the route. So we want input from here, if I can. It doesn't seem to want to do that. Okay, I guess you're limited on the amount of tiles you can have selected. So maybe we want something like that, perhaps? Input, output will be here. Finish. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? 57 inputs. Should be working. Oh, I probably have to prime it again. You know what? I'd totally do. Take some of those and put them in there. Come on. Huh? Oh, did I put... Oh, these are supposed to be tier 1s. No wonder it's not working. I forgot that's not an upgraded material. There we go. That'll fix the problem. Okay, so we got that working. Let's copy a few more of these so that our little buddies can start hauling faster. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, we need some crafters. Basic crafter. And this is going to start making us the tier 2 stuff, I think. So let's get a whole bunch of those. Then we're going to need the advanced storages. So let's get those in here. And we're going to need a few robots here. Again, I should start with one. I always forget. So input, we want to take from here. And finish. Nope. Output, we want to put in here. There we go. Finish selection. Okay, we're gonna need this guy here. And input from here. Whoops. Input from here. Output to here. Finish. Copy, paste, copy, paste. We have to set one of these to be Lumina. Okay, that should start working. And then I gotta copy, paste. Okay, there we go. We're making Lumina. Now to start making our power, which is going to be great. If I start putting these things down, I don't know, like that. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple cargo boys here. And we can just take it from there and put it into there. We'll see what happens here. Customize route. Let's take this one. Input, output, finish. Oh, and I actually have to set up the transport from there. Customize, input, output. There. Okay. So that hopefully is going to do our thing. Maybe we can get a few more of those guys going. They got a long way to go, so they probably need some help. Alright, so that seems to be okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. Now, there we go. We are making power, I think? Power is 0. Why power be 0? I don't think it actually is 0. I think it's running, even though it says 0. I think it's working. I'll have to watch this number the next time I build one of these towers. How much do these things cost to make? 100. Oh, 100 of those. Okay. Well, we're at 49.7. 49.7 still. Not sure that's working. We might need more of these builders. I don't think we're making the stuff fast enough. Okay, so I think we're done all these power plants. They're definitely working. We were at 42,000 before. We're at 69,000 now, which means I can probably get rid of a whole bunch of these things. I imagine, just to bring down my heat some, because these things are 10 heat per one. They are very heaty, and I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally hit any of my base building things, because that would be a huge problem. Okay guys, so we've got a whole bunch of these little power things here. I did go ahead and upgrade a wall and put a turret here. I know I said previously that I don't need to defend it, but I don't want to risk it because this is now powering my whole base. And if a machine comes over here and smashes this and breaks it, I am in a lot of trouble because I did come up here and I did delete all of my power. These things cost 10 heat per one of them. And I had this whole area full. We're down to 6 heat again, and I was pushing at 10, I think, previously. So those add up to a lot of heat that I don't need anymore, but these ones do require manufacturing for fuel to put in there. So if something comes over here and breaks this, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I don't want to deal with that. I've just gone ahead and I've set up a wall here, perimeter. I'm gonna just... there. I'm not playing games. This is powering my whole base. I'm not even gonna mess around. There we go. I'm a happy guy. Nothing's getting through here, I hope. Not anytime soon, anyway. This wall of turrets is still, like, 3,000 less heat than all those power generators was. So I'm just gonna lock and load like that. That is awesome. Let's take a look at our next thing we can work on. This guy, new defense. It doesn't really say what it does. These guys here fire explosive shells that deal huge area damage. I can't tell if the description here is like this is for the Lancer or if it's for these guys. I think it's probably for these guys, but I don't know. Fires explosive shells that deals huge area damage upon impact. Extremely slow fire rate, good at taking out groups. Alright, let's fire some of those up. And we're gonna have to start looking at our next decryption here right away, which is way over yonder. So we're gonna have to head that way soon-ish. But I think we'll probably leave that for the next episode. Dang, we're getting out there though. We're starting to sprawl. I don't probably need this, not that base. I probably don't need this base anymore. But it is kind of protecting this area right now, so I don't see a need necessarily to get rid of it right now. I could actually connect these two right here, and then that would allow me to get rid of all the defenses in this area, which would probably be worth it. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think. Should I connect all of these outposts together and then just build a defensive wall, and that will allow me to clean up all this stuff? All these guns in here that we don't necessarily need anymore can just go. Seems like not a bad idea, honestly. But for now, I'm gonna leave it alone. We did it! Fires explosion rounds that deal area damage and knock back units. That sounds terrific. So, let me see here. Minigun? Oh, we can't do that right now. I can't make that stuff, whatever that is. Energy shield deploys a reflective bubble shield protecting nearby buildings from incoming enemy fire. Wow, that sounds really cool. But we can't make that resource yet, so I'm assuming what we have to do now is do another encryption, or decryption, I suppose it's called. And also, I just realized our objective has changed. It used to be kill the Atlas, and now it is construct the gateway. So I don't know what that means necessarily, but we're gonna have to figure it out at some point. I don't see gateway anywhere. I also don't see the Atlas anymore. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, well, I'd be interested to see if it comes all the way over to here, because if it doesn't, we might be able to set up an outpost there for power. You know what I'm saying? Just mine it straight up. Although I don't think we have a tier 2 miner yet. Do we? Collection... Tier 1 collector, tier 2 collector. Okay, so technically then we could get in here and set up some power. I wonder if that's going to be far enough away. Oh, that's so far away. I think we can do it. I think that's what we want to do. We want to get down here. We want to set up a power base. How awesome would that be? Okay, I think that's what we're going to do probably in the next episode. We'll take a look at it. We'll see if we can do it. That's a long way to build. But if we can get there, it'll be worth it. Oh, it'll be worth it. Okay, guys, I hope you're liking the series so far. If you are, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And I will see you next time.